Most of the time that Mr. Peddrew comes up, we ride up together on his trips. So I've really gotten to know him quite a bit. Now, when we were here, we didn't know about him. I mean, I did not know about him the whole 4 years I was here.
There's always been this disconnect, right? To where we think about history. And when we think about history, when we read history, when we watch history, we think that it was so long ago. But here's this brother who's right here, who's still sharp, and who was telling us about stuff that he went through right on this campus, in the same dorm rooms, in the same classrooms, on the drill field, as the students who are here right now. But
Mr. Peddrew, I mean, that was, not being able to live on campus, couldn't eat in the cafeteria, all those kind of things like that. It's amazing that, you can challenge someone with something like that and they would still endure, even though it was 3 years. It was 3 years that I don't know that anybody in today's world would have done.
I got a chance in 2016 to meet Irving Peddrew, and I thought it was just surreal to think about his experience and what it would be like to be him on campus at Virginia Tech versus what my experience is.
These students today can look at his story, can learn from his story, and take all of the resources that they have and do better.
Yeah, it was definitely eye-opening and worthwhile to sit back and listen to him speak on his experience and what Virginia Tech meant to him and what Virginia Tech means to others today. So I think we've come a long way, and I'm proud to be a Hokie.
To have him come and to tell those stories and to see these young people and to say that he saw himself in some of them, right? I mean, that's powerful. This is the first one.
I think it's like a sense of pride and like respect, because he was so strong to be able to endure that by himself. Like, I think it's hard sometimes being the only Black female in my classes, but being the only Black person on the entire campus, like, I couldn't even imagine like what he went through and like the type of strength it took to endure some of the things he went through.
There was a message of if he was able to do it and go through what he went through as the first, then I have no excuse right now. I'll fight through, I'll persist, and I'll graduate, and I'll be a successful Hokie.
That sense of responsibility to see something through and to make sure that he continued his education was really important.
My favorite part of his story is probably what he did after Virginia Tech. I mean, he went on to be a really successful brother.
So I feel like we all kind of carry that with us, that the people that came before us, while they had it a lot harder, it's our responsibility to continue their legacy and not make what they did for nothing.